My name is Denise Lavastu, and I volunteer for Make-A-Wish. I've volunteered for Make-A-Wish for over 4 years. When my father passed away, I decided that I wanted to do something to honor him because my parents have always taught me to give back to my community. The first time we met Joanna, she knew from the get-go that she wanted a quincenera. She wanted to be Cinderella, and she had this envision with the perfect dress, the perfect cater, and she knew exactly what she wanted. And every time we talked to her, she would be beaming from ear to ear. It was such an incredible process to go through with her and her family.
Ever since I was younger, I loved the party and the big dresses. When I was 3 years old, I had a big dress and I loved it. It was a blue Cinderella dress, and I always dreamed about having my quinceanera. My quinceanera was coming up while I was going through treatment, so I thought, why not have my quinceanera as my Make-A-Wish?
Going with her to pick out her dress was such an incredible day. She walked in and she knew exactly what she wanted. And when she tried that dress on, she had tears coming down her cheeks, and she just said, this is exactly what I envisioned. And you could just see the joy, not only on her face, but on her mom's face. And that's what a wish is about, is bringing smiles to children and bringing hope and joy. The first dance with her father, watching the love between the two of them, and both of them had tears streaming down their faces. It was just such a magical moment because I knew that this was exactly what she had envisioned, and I knew that she would cherish this moment for the rest of her life. A wish can impact a child's life in so many different ways, but I've seen through several different wishes how it impacts a child's life. The majority of these kids on the wish day will tell us, this is the best day of my entire life.
There'd be some times where the treatment would be hard, and I would always think in my mind, my quinceañera, my Make-A-Wish is gonna come. I can do this, I can get through this.
And knowing that you helped make that possible, it just makes your heart happy. It brings so much joy to your own life. And it's such a simple thing to do, to grant a wish. When I first started volunteering for Make-A-Wish, I noticed that there was a need for Spanish-speaking volunteers, and there would be a list of children that would come out each week, and the same children would be on that list week after week after week, and it just broke my heart. And I thought, I need to do something to make a difference. And so it was near Christmas time, and so I asked Santa if he would give me Spanish lessons, and he granted my wish. So I've been taking Spanish for a few years now, and so I've been able to work with several Spanish-speaking families, and it has been such a joy to be able to help these kids. Mi nombre es Denise y voluntario para pedir un deseo. Giving that child hope is such a magical process. I mean, you're giving that child something to focus on besides their illness. We definitely need volunteers, Spanish-speaking volunteers. We have, a lot of Spanish-speaking families in Washington State, and so I know that there's definitely a need for that, especially in certain areas. And so if you speak Spanish and you'd like to help, we would love to have you join our team.